Hello, my name is Daniel Vega, and this is my presentation for psychology on the states of consciousness. So consciousness, as a general definition, is the awareness of the self and the world. The amazing part about it is how we can constantly go through a state of non-existing and existing, and this process happens through sleep. Now, sleep is a restorative process gated by the circadian system. Our circadian systems basically involve circadian rhythms, and these are a 24-hour internal clock in our brains that regulates the cycles of alertness and sleepiness by responding to our changes of light or other changes in the environment around us. So these circadian rhythms are generated by SCN, also known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus, and this is a bilateral structure that is located in the interior part of the hypothalamus. And basically what it is just a clock that resides in our brain, and it just builds these processes for when we should feel tired, when we should feel awake, and it lets us live basically through our circadian cycles. When it comes to sleep, sleep comes in slow wave and REM sleep, and slow wave consists of 3 stages of non-REM sleep. Now, the first stage of non-REM sleep is when the brain waves start to slow. The second wave of non-REM sleep is when the muscles start to relax. The third stage of non-REM sleep is when growth, muscle repair, immunity, memory consolidation, all of that happens. And then the fourth step, which is just REM sleep, is when we process emotions and our learning. So some common sleep disorders include insomnia, which is you can't fall asleep or you have trouble staying asleep, and somnambulism, which is sleepwalking, apnea, which means you can't breathe during your sleep, and narcolepsy, which is the intrusion of sleep into wakefulness. So for example, you're driving and then you start falling asleep while you're driving. Our consciousness can be altered by drugs, and these consciousness altering drugs are called psychotropic drugs. Now these come in 3 classes, and that's depressants, stimulants, and psychedelics, and also hallucinogens. Now, depressants, also known as sedatives, include alcohol and narcotics, and these function by targeting the brain and mimicking endorphin. Now, stimulants, on the other hand, include meth, caffeine, and cocaine, and all of these enhance activity in the dopamine circuits, and that's how that affects the brain. Now, psychedelics and hallucinogens are basically the same thing, and these include marijuana and LSD, and they alter perception and cause hallucinations. Now, all of these drugs mess with synaptic actions, and most of them simulate neurotransmitters and change chemical reactions in the synapse, and that's how they affect us in our consciousness.